Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
The Southeast Sports Network, live from Kingsport, Tennessee. College basketball. We're inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. I'm Gabriel Shry. Gary Justice is here with me. It's the number 3 Campbellsville Tigers taking on the Faulkner Eagles in a top-ranked matchup as part of the show. Gary, a really good one in store.
Yeah, Campbellsville is one of those teams who are legitimately competing for a national title, led by Lauren Lee, the 5'7" graduate student from Liberty, Kentucky. Casey County graduate. She was a first-team All-American last year in the latest polls. Again, the Tigers ranked 3rd in the entire country, so the Eagles have their hands full trying to contain what's happening. The Tigers led by Ginger Colvin. The Faulkner Lady Eagles picked 4th in the SSAC preseason poll. They're led by assistant coach Jacob Roark in his second season alongside with head coach Reed Sutton.
Really good one in store, and I'm excited about everything these two are going to bring to the table in this matchup. Campbellsville entered the weekend undefeated. Faulkner is at 500, but they've had a really good strength of schedule entering the show 2024. What do you expect specifically to see out of Campbellsville early? Are they going to come out and try and push the tempo?
They will come in. They will play a very efficient style of offense. Ginger Colvin, regardless who they're playing, they have the same style of offense. A lot of screens, a lot of ball movements. You'll see very few dribbles from the Campbellsville Tigers. Have several players who can put the ball in the bucket. A lot of cuts going to the basket. Coach Colvin is a big believer in easy transition buckets.
I can tell it's worked really well for the Campbellsville Tigers to this point, and so many superstars on this roster and on the floor for them. They've looked really, really good. I'm excited to see what they pull out of the bag against the Faulkner Eagles. Before we get into this one, a quick look at our schedule. We've come to the end of the day. This is one of our last 2 games. As you can see, the bottom left of your screen, 2 women's games on this floor. This one will be followed by Shawnee State taking on a really good one there, and 1 women's game on floor B. They're in their second to last game as well, which we also have on the Southeast Sports Network. It's Tennessee Wesleyan and the Georgetown Tigers, and Georgetown's electric.
Yeah, the second-ranked team in the NAIA, Georgetown Tigers, led by Chris Briggs, a very talented team. You have ranked teams all across Floor A and Floor B. You can see all those games on the Southeast Sports Network. Such a great event they're putting on here in Kingsport, Tennessee.
We're about ready to go between Campbellsville and Faulkner on SCSN. Gabriel Shry, Gary Justice. Be sure to get connected with us on social media at SCSN Sports. Visit us at scSNsports.com/how-to-watch and download the Amazon Fire TV app. You can watch us easily on your Amazon Fire enabled TV or any Amazon Fire TV enabled device.
You may not be familiar with this Campbellsville program. Give you a little bit of history. They hold the NAIA record for most national tournament appearances with 25. They've been multiple Fab Four appearances out in Kansas City as well.
That tracks. The tip, and we are underway with college basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Hello and welcome inside of Meadowview Marriott. Glad to have you along for the ride with us. I'm Gabriel Fry here with Gary Justice. Campbellsville right off the opening tip, 2-0.
You're going to see a lot of that this evening. Campbellsville, a big believer, attacking the glass.
The Eagles pushing the gas, heading back down the floor. Sent to the close side by Grace Ann Rose, the true freshman from Gadsden, Alabama. She's out of Southside High School.
Shot clock didn't start. The official stopped play.
Put back onto the floor.
Tigers will run a little zone defense, start things off against Faulkner.
Gwynn inside, back out to the true freshman. Now D. Gwynn, the junior from Madison, Alabama. Back over. And Rose floated to Gwynn. Pumps on the elbow. 5 on the shot clock. Wants to pull up. True freshman from the baseline. This one too much. Campbellsville Tigers are swarming on D.
Faulkner will retain possession as the ball bounced off the Tigers' hands. But when you have an All-American Lauren Lee who runs the show for you from the point position, your team has a good opportunity to win a ball game.
Some confusion on the floor. They've got that sorted.
Yeah, it's coming to a shot clock. You only have 1 second on the clock. Faulkner will have to shoot it quickly.
Faulkner Eagles, long inbounding feed, and the shot clock goes as projected.
Watch 5 in gray here, guys. If you're a women's basketball fan, one of the best point guards in the country.
The graduate student from Liberty, Kentucky, Lauren Lee. She's a graduate of Casey County High. Lee, great feed down inside. She's a great facilitator. This one just off the mark. Eagles back to the offensive end of the floor. Through the arc on the elbow. Faulkner University, great dish across to Ann Rose. Eagles down to Gwynn. Wants to fire. Working it back out straight off the straightaway. Grace Ann Rose, the true freshman, really facilitating the offense early. Faulkner fires. 3 ball is short. Eagles a second chance. They clean it up off the glass.
Nice job of Ruthie Smith. The offense rebound and the putback. They'll need to get as many easy buckets as possible against this Tigers team.
That's our first tie of the game. 2 minutes gone in our first quarter. Ruthie Smith equalized us. 3 ball. Big high bounces and off the top of the backboard. That's out of play.
Paige Serafani tried a 3-point shot. It was open. Took a couple of bounces off the rim. Ended up hitting the shot clock out of bounds.
Faulkner over the timeline. Eagles pitch this from the arc. She drives inside. Mid-post off the glass. It goes for Ruthie Smith, the sophomore from Rogersville, Alabama.
He's come to play this evening.
Lee dished this to the elbow. Firing as we get the travel, and the ball will go back to Faulkner, who trails by 2.
Nice job of Faulkner coming out offensively. They're attacking the glass on the offensive end. And also on the defensive end, they really cut off the driving lanes for the Tigers.
Sydney Stewart, the true freshman from Hazel Green, Alabama. Ended outside. And this one over the baseline will stay with the Eagles of Faulkner.
Coach Coughlin for Campbellsville holds the NAIA record for career assist as well. Talented player back in her day.
Al Wynn is the vice president of athletics for Faulkner University. Carter Moles runs things from the sports information. This goes off the glass. A nice little kiss for Ruthie Smith.
Did a nice job of pinning her defender. Spun to the baseline. Used the glass for the bucket.
Long ball, 3-point range, and she cashes in. Money for the Campbellsville Tigers, who are within 1 from the ball by Whitney Hay. Faulkner. Whitney Hay cashed in that 3 seconds ago, a senior from Eastville, Kentucky. Outward pass, Campbellsville. Tigers, backdoor, down low, off the glass, and the violation is Hay is fouled. She went to Elizabethtown for her prep and transferred from Belmont to Campbellsville.
This roster for Campbellsville is made up of a lot of young ladies from that western part of Kentucky, also western Tennessee. A lot of homegrown talent out that way.
First one goes for Lauren Lee. 83% of the charity stripe entering the weekend. Ginger High Colvin leads the Tigers along the bench. Miranda Denny and Courtney Pritchett are assistants. High Colvin is in her 18th season, an impressive cumulative record, 477 wins, under 100 losses.
I think it's pretty good, right?
Really impressive. That's 85%, Gary.
It's amazing.
And the violation on the far side of the floor, 7-6. Still getting started on our first quarter, 6:41 to go.
Whitney had to leave her feet, was able to get the contact and pick up the foul.
Taken at, kept over the timeline by the Eagles. Pumping both ways, now in the corner. Faulkner pulls up from mid-range, that cashes in.
Ruthie Smith, a perfect 4 of 4 from the field here. She has all 8 points for the Faulkner Eagles.
Lauderdale County High School product, the sophomore, 6 foot tall, great scorer. 8-7. Faulkner leading the number 3 Campbellsville Tigers in the show. Entry pass, Lauren Lee gets it from Hay. She's down on the hardwood, still fighting with the ball, and as Haley Allen, the true freshman from Humboldt, Tennessee, goes up, another violation.
Nice job battling on the glass. Earned her a trip to the free throw line for 2 tosses.
I'd say it's the second period on the scoreboard.
It does say the second period.
That's not right.
We're in the first period.
It's the first period. 6 minutes left to play in the first period. Don't gaslight me like that. Our production team's trying to tell me it's the second period. No, it's not the third either. 5:44 to go in the first. 8-8, we're deadlocked. Faulkner Eagles to break that tie. This one skiffs off the iron.
Faulkner's doing a good job of working herself to open shots. Just need to see a few fall.
Great pass down towards the corner. Campbellsville the floater. Put back off the glass, and it goes to the Tigers.
That's one of the trademarks of Ginger Colvin's team. They will attack that offensive glass to get those easy buckets. Great example right there.
From midcourt, the pass and the travel. Turned back over to Campbellsville. Halfway through our first period.
3 subs checked in for the Campbellsville Tigers. They have play a deep bench. Campbellsville is the home team, even though both teams are wearing their road jerseys.
Tigers dish it off a couple of times in a row. Here comes Campbellsville. Lee just short. Good look. Faulkner to respond. Pitch to the corner. 3 ball. This one too much. Scramble for it. Faulkner keeps it moving. Sarah Wisniewski sent out to the straightaway, and it's buried by Sydney Stewart, the true freshman from Hazel Green.
Excellent work on the glass and an even better job on the ball reversal.
Tigers entry pass, this one down to the baseline, and the violation right away from our referee.
Got caught on Ruthie Smith with the push. Her first, team's third.
Tigers, low block. This one skeeters off of the floor and goes to the Faulkner Eagles, who are in the lead by 1.
Faulkner's doing a nice job here in this first half of the first period. Campbellsville was able to get a couple of easy baskets, then Faulkner was able to adjust their defense. Shut the Tigers down so far.
Tigers. Faulkner walking through traffic, and Campbellsville gets it back. Hold down off the glass. Lauren Lee, ball's loose. Tigers stay with it. Campbellsville out to the straightaway. Lauren Lee directing traffic, and Gwen comes into contact with her as we get the violation.
Her second, team's fourth.
She's a transfer from Fisk University in the HBCU conference.
So check out, and then Mary Alice Murner would check in.
And as a junior, I probably covered her when she was in Jackson, Mississippi. I covered their conference tournament 2 years ago. Corey Hodges on the call with me for those games. Poked away by the Faulkner Eagles. Faulkner University driving down along the low block. This goes off the glass. 13-10.
Corey Adams did a nice job. Got all the way to the bucket. Finished through some contact. Largest lead of the evening for the Eagles. 13-10.
Lauren Lee pitches this down along the arc. Bradley, the true freshman from Munfordville, Kentucky. Down inside the violation.
21's been called for the hold. Stewart. That's going to lead to free throws the rest of the first period for the Tigers.
This goes Lauren Lee. 2:50 to play in our first. Faulkner Eagles. Back and forth they go, looking for space. Adams, the senior from Huntsville, Alabama, pitched it across the floor. Down into the paint from mid-range. This one results in a violation. She'll go to the stripe. It's Ruthie Smith.
It'll be on Taylor Shear. The first team second. They allow Ruthie Smith a couple of tosses from the charity stripe.
She's shooting 56% from the line this season entering the weekend.
A nice soft touch got in front of the rim, just bounced around and came out.
(13-12). 2.5. Lauren Lee, the handoff. Campbellsville fighting her way down along the arc on the outside. Number 3 Tigers struggling to handle the Faulkner Eagles. Good defense by Faulkner. Lauren Lee double teamed, fades it down low, backdoor pass, still with it. Tigers block her away. This one skeeters over the baseline and will stay with Campbellsville.
Campbellsville continues to attack the glass, so Faulkner's made a defensive adjustment. Getting good challenges at the rim.
Campbellsville pitches this onto the floor. Working with it is Haley Allen. The Gibson County product gets it off in time for the shot clock, but can't get that one up off of the glass. So it remains 13-12, and Faulkner takes over with the ball. Ginger High Colvin has been iconic, to put it lightly, for the Campbellsville Tigers. Guided the program to multiple Fab Four appearances, including a historic run in 16-17. They upset number 2 Banker, then number 1 Freed Hardeman. Lady Tigers hold a record with 25 national tournament appearances, Gary.
Impressive program, historic program, a national power.
3-point range, this one's short. Tigers pick it up. Campbellsville on the run. Hey, backdoor pass. She tried to pull it up and shoot, it looks like, at the last moment. But either way, she draws the violation and turns this over to Faulkner.
Nice job by Faulkner defensively. They thought she was going to pull up and for the layup, is able to cause her to shuffle her feet for the turnover.
25-16 Georgetown out in front by 9 on the other floor. That's also on the Southeast Sports Network. Matthew Kibbe on the call. Walt Farber serving as analyst on that. 3 ball off the mark. Campbellsville Tigers pull it in. 1-point game, 13-12.
Good look by the Eagles.
70 seconds left in our first. Lauren Lee pitches it to 3-point range. This one's just short. Kissed off the front of the iron. Lee back to work inside of 1 minute. Entry pass, Haley turning, pivoting, fires, no. Gonna try again, Campbellsville outside. There's the shot from mid-range. It rims and drops into the twine.
Nice job by the Tigers battling the offensive glass to get a second opportunity. Is able to cash in.
14-13, stole it away. Whitney Hay with some horsepower. Backdoor pass, Lee back to Hay. Connection, off the glass it goes. Campbellsville is cooking.
That's where Campbellsville will get rolling here. They'll get some easy baskets at the bucket. They'll cause a defensive turnover. Having a run in transition.
16-13, way outside near midcourt. Walking it up from the timeline. Faulkner, shot clock is off, 11 seconds left in the first quarter. 7 seconds now for the Eagles. Faulkner taking their time, running it down to the wire. 3 seconds, pitched outside, 3 ball, heavily contested, off the mark, and that'll do it for our first quarter. 16-13, a 3-point game. Campbellsville does finish this first period in the driver's seat.
A nice job by Campbellsville to close out the first quarter. Much better than they started off the game. Look for them to continue this tempo the rest of the game.
In Kingsport, Tennessee, Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice, and it's a 16-13 game. Campbellsville, the number 3 program in the nation, out in front over the Faulkner Eagles out of Alabama. They need to find a way to keep themselves in this. They've done a really nice job contesting one of the most iconic programs in collegiate basketball history.
Yeah, Ruthie Smith, a big part of that for the Faulkner Eagles in that first period. But 8 points, they scored the first 8 points for Faulkner Eagles in that first period. Got some easy buckets. The baskets at the buckets they need to continue to attack as much as possible. The Campbellsville had a little run at the end of the first period there where they got the easy offensive bucket, got the basket, caused the turnover, led to a transition bucket as well. That's when Campbellsville is at their best, when they get the turnovers leading into transition. Campbellsville was able to end the first period on a little 6-0 run. That's over the last 3:14 of that first period.
Faulkner picked 4th in the SSAC preseason poll, led by Jacob Rourke. 2nd season. Valuable experience from his tenure at Florida. Developed players like Varnell Everett, now contributing to the success of the Eagles. He's assisted by Sutton, Swopes, and Armstrong. They've got a nice bench, nice coaching staff, 2 really good staffs on the floor.
2 quality programs, 2 quality institutions as well.
Big thank you to Cascade Hoop Talk for all of your support this weekend. We really appreciate you tuning in. Here's a pass out front, mid-range, short for the Eagles. Lauren Lee cleans it up off the glass. Running the floor, Lee out front to Hay. She tries it along the post, firing in transition, and this one off the mark is the violation called for.
Miss Smith on the bump. Be her second, team's first. That's big. Smith's 4 of 5 on the floor. With 8 points, she's leading the Faulkner Eagles on scoring right now. Should make the first for the Eagles. Smith in the game average 14. Stewart averages 10. 17 a game for Morgan Holland DeWitt.
Faulkner Eagles, blown tire. Campbellsville scrambles for it. Battle for the ball on the edge of the floor. Still loose. Campbellsville long out with a pass. Lauren Lee's all alone. A little kiss off the glass, and it goes 19-13.
That runs up 9-0 for Campbellsville. Nice job of Ruthie Smith. She's the first player in double figures in the ball game.
8:45 to go in this first half. 19-15, 4-point game. Whitney Hay. Off the glass, that goes. Quick response, 21-15 remains a 6-point margin.
Nice patience by the Tigers on the offensive end.
Couple of good passes. Faulkner trying to create space. Pitch down low. Along the baseline, fighting to get this up towards the basket. Blocker picks it back up and off the bottom of the backboard.
Got blocked the first time, able to corral the rebound. Then we get another shot up. Or two trips to the stripe. Ella Jane Connell will check in. Smith's on the floor along with Connell. Adams, Werner. He misses both of those. And also Smith.
Campbellsville back to the offensive end of the floor. 21-15. Number 3 Tigers in the lead. Pitch to Whitney Hay. Off the glass. Rattles and low drop. Tigers still with the ball. They get it back. Floated from mid-range. No. And Hay is able to haul it in as she's sent to the boardwalk.
It's a big foul for Faulkner. That's Ruthie Smith's third foul. She got 10 of the 15 points for Faulkner in the first half.
Hustling the ball down the floor. Faulkner Eagles pitched across to the corner. Oh, Jane Connell got us started. Alice Murner gets it right back for 3. Wow, that rattled out. I thought she had it.
Should at least get 1 point for that.
Lauren Lee tries it in motion and 1.
I feel like the really talented players always find a way about finishing at the rim through contact, and Lauren Lee showed that. Adjusted her left hand, able to finish, absorb the contact, on the line to shoot a free throw.
(33-25) next door. Georgetown Tigers leading by 8 over the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. TWU's hanging around.
They are. Randy Casey, his first year leading the Bulldogs program. Very excited about the future of that program. AAC member.
Working this all around. On the straightaway. 3-point ball. That goes. Cashing it in. Adams, the senior from Huntsville, Alabama.
Her second made 3 of the season.
Hay on the straightaway. Pitches towards the corner. Campbellsville tries the back door off the glass. The violation again down low.
Campbellsville's offense is constant movement. They're always looking for that backdoor cut. That's not effective unless the guy at the top, the player at the top of the key is looking for the backdoor cutter. Nice job running their offense. Sarah Finney will have an opportunity to shoot 2 free throws.
Ginger High Colvin talking to our referee. I think they've got this sorted out.
The question was, did they have any blood on the floor? I think somebody may have got scratched. They did a quick look, didn't see anything.
Junior from Lawrenceburg. First off the mark, remains a 6-point game. Number 3 Tigers in the driver's seat for now.
Anderson County High School has produced a lot of good players for Campbellsville through its program throughout their history.
Second one will go in and push the lead of the Tigers to 7. Floated over. Jane Connell back outside. She was wide open for a moment. The true freshman Stewart. Adams. Entry pass. Off the bottom of the backboard. And the violation.
Nice job staying with it as Kevin continued to battle. Wisnowski did a nice job by the Eagles to continue to battle inside to earn this trip to the charity stripe. Rattles around and goes in.
Sarah Wisnowski, the transfer from Shorter University. Division II school, suburb of Atlanta, right near Reinhardt University. The Hawks, I'm very familiar. They're in my backyard. 6 minutes left in this first half, 25-19. Campbellsville to extend their lead, no. Great board by Wisnowski. Stewart from the straightaway. Free ball, that one too much on it. Came off the heel of the iron and it's gobbled up out of the air by Campbellsville's Tigers. Shearer, the true freshman, an entry pass inside to Flowers. That one skips off the side of the iron and skeeters off the hardwood.
Bradley and Allen will turn the line for the Tigers. Have 20 on the shot clock. Campbellsville's one of their last 5.
Campbellsville Tigers, Haley Allen, the true freshman, across to Lauren Lee. Spinning her way down inside and cashing it in as she finds the bottom of the twine.
Give her 11 points, 5 rebounds in the first half.
Now to respond, Faulkner, Eagles to the corner. Wanted the entry pass. She is heavily defended by Nally. Out front from the straightaway, the double team pays off as they get this. Tyra Flowers, the intercept. Here come the Campbellsville Tigers. Wide open, this one, cash money. 30-19, an 11-point advantage for the number 3 Campbellsville Tigers.
Dee Bradley caught that thing in rhythm, set her feet. Nice shot off the wing. Largest lead of the evening for the Tigers at 11.
True freshman from Munfordville, Kentucky, cashes that in, 30-19.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
They're the coaches of the Faulkner Eagles. Getting ready to get back underway. Faulkner was in control of this one to get us started, and they've kind of lost a handle on things as the number 3 Tigers have built a growing lead, 11 right now, 30-19.
Outscoring Faulkner 14-6 here in this second period. Ruthie Smith picked up her 3rd foul in the first half. She'll probably set the bench the rest of the way to stay out, keep her out of foul trouble.
Faulkner Eagles down low, under the basket, off the glass. The violation And the call.
The pump fake, the finish.
So Nally is the one who's hit with a call, the graduate student from Louisville out of Louisville Assumption. Gary Justice here with me. I'm Gabriel Schreif. You're just joining us in this 9-point game. Next door, it's 45-29. The number 2 Georgetown Tigers leading the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs. Southeast Sports Network, we've got you covered for all 31 games. We're just kind of hanging out at this point in the day. We've been here since, well, we got started at 10. I've been here since 7. And I miss my bed. There's some bed right now. It's been a long day. I'm glad we had one as exciting as this for the end of our day. We needed this. Tigers, pitch to the corner. Actually, we really have had almost entirely barn burners this entire tournament. Driving inside, Hay tries the floater. Faulkner Eagles pull it in. Adams. Driving down low to the corner. Faulkner Eagles wide open, just off the mark. You're still so early in this. You can afford to let Campbellsville sit, 10 points out ahead of you. But even if you go to the half down by 10, you got to keep it at least somewhat respectable. The margin can't start billowing in this first half.
The key is like where you go find the offense from. Ruthie Smith picked up those 3 fouls, got 10 of the 21 points so far. And Nicoya Adams kind of picked up that load. She's got 7. I mean, the 5th foul called on the Eagles here in the second quarter. They'll allow the Tigers to be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Ira Flowers will first shots up, rattles around, comes out. Got one more. She got 4 points, 4 rebounds, assists, 2 steals, and a block so far. Give her 5. It leads 10.
31-21. Hand it off, T. Gwynn. Jane Connell back to Gwynn. Faulkner Eagles. The drive, stops at mid-range, being harassed, pitches it away. Faulkner, a blown tire, back out to Gwynn. She pulls up and fires from range, and it rattles out. Faulkner stays with the ball. Out to the straightaway. Here's the drive. Pitch down low off the glass. It goes in the whistle. What a play by Bridget Johnson, the senior from Huntsville.
Nice job. A nice pass there from Adams to find her. Pin her defender on the backside. Use the left hand. Finished at the bucket with her contact. Earned the trip to the charity stripe. However, Faulkner's doing a good job getting to the charity stripe. However, they're only 1 of 7 so far from the charity stripe. If you're going to beat the number 3 ranked team in the country, you got to start making some free tosses.
Faulkner, their first off the mark.
1 of 8 from the free throw line.
Campbellsville Tigers, the pitch goes into the bench of the Eagles, so they'll get the ball right back.
The 5th turnover charge to 6th turnover charge to the Tigers here in the first half. I'll sink offensively. Both teams are 10 of 25 from the floor. The difference is Campbellsville's 9 of 13 in the free throw line. Faulkner's 1 of 8.
Drive down inside off the mark, kissed off the glass. Now to respond, Haley Allen, the true freshman. Nice fake, delivers to Shearer. Down the arc. Blown tire on the straightaway, Lauren Lee. Good awareness to get it to Shearer. Pass down inside, scramble for the ball, and timeout by the Faulkner Eagles with 2:03 to play in our first half. 31-21, Campbellsville out in front.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Welcome back to Kingsport. 2:03 to go in our first half, 31-21. Campbellsville in the lead over the Faulkner Eagles. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice.
Faulkner so far out rebounding the Tigers 22-14, trailing by 8. Thanks to 1 of 8 from the free throw line. Faulkner's doing a nice job of getting to the charity line. They got them to cash in when they get a chance.
Nice pump. Faulkner evading defenders. Through traffic. Backdoor off the glass. Can't get it to go. Eagles regather. Sent out front. Good feed by Stewart. And that facilitates a shot, but it's off the mark. 95 seconds left in the half. Lee, the graduate from Liberty. And a push called for.
Adams on the hold. Going to send Serafini to the line for 2 shots. Campbellsville scoreless the last 2:06.
That goes. 32-23, 9-point game.
2 points on the evening. It's Adams' second foul.
The Lawrenceburg product gets both. 10-point game again.
This next 126 is going to be key here for the Faulkner Eagles.
Driving down along the edge of the block, stopping on the baseline, pitched out to three-point land. Gwynn knifing her way inside off the glass, can't drop it in. Campbellsville Tigers. Serafini to the straightaway. Shearer sent it back out to her, and Page can't knock it down. 51 seconds left in the half as we've got a jump ball.
Jump ball alternating.
Say with Campbellsville, this next 50.8 seconds is going to be key. Faulkner need to get a stop and a score.
Tigers to inbound from the baseline. Campbellsville floats it over the top. Good delivery. Taken up by Tyra Flowers. Feeds the ball to Lee, who will run the floor. 13 on the shot clock. Lee. Flowers hands it off to Shearer. Another handoff. Lauren Lee, heavily defended. Entry pass tipped. This sails out, and the Faulkner Eagles take over with the ball.
That's what Faulkner, they needed to get the stop now. This is an opportunity to get the score. They get this going into the locker room. A lot of confidence, a lot of momentum on their side.
25 seconds to go in the half in a 10-point game, 33-23. Faulkner. Shot clock is just 2 seconds ahead of the game clock. Burning it. Eagles walking it off. Handoff. Adams fighting her way along the block. Fires the shot. The whistle as this goes.
That is a huge call. Not only to take off taking the basket off the scoreboard. Adams' third foul. The 2 leading scorers for Faulkner both have 3 fouls in the first half. Ruthie Smith and Nicoya Adams.
Huge problem. Tigers, 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Campbellsville, Lauren Lee pulls up from downtown Kingsport and can't bury it. So it is a 10-point game at the half. Gary Justice, your thoughts on what they'll be talking about at whiteboard time?
Well, I think here Faulkner Eagles have to like what they're doing offensively. He's got to cash in from the charity stripe, and Campbellsville has got to get click on the offensive end, clean up a lot of mistakes.
33-23.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach,
culinary arts, auditor, a firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes-to-officiating.com.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Always Marine. Marking a path for the next generation.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
How to get involved at sayyestoofficiating.com.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice, glad you're here with us for the show in a 10-point game between the Campbellsville Tigers and Faulkner University Eagles. Campbellsville number 3 in the nation, and they look like it, Gary.
Yeah, Campbellsville come out playing extremely well in this first half, led by Lauren Lee, 11 points, 3 of 6 from the floor, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. In 18 minutes, she was charged with 2 turnovers in that first half. Faulkner played really well in that first half as well. Ruthie Smith paced the way with 10 points, 5 of 6 from the floor, 2 blocks, got a rebound. However, she was committed 3 personal fouls in that first half. And then Nicoya Adams off the bench with 7 points, 3-8 from the floor. She hit a 3, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. She was also whistled for 3 fouls in that first half. For the Tigers, Hay and Nally both have 2 fouls for the Tigers. However, the thing with Faulkner in this second half, they have to start making free throws. They're 1 of 8 from the free throw line, where Campbellsville is 11 of 15. So both teams have made 10 shots so far. 2 3-point makes for Faulkner, 2 for Campbellsville. So what's the difference against the free throw line? 1 of 8 for Faulkner, 11 of 15 for Campbellsville. Both teams have scored 14 points in the paint. Second chance points, Faulkner with 8, Campbellsville with 7. Faulkner was held scoreless the last 2:55 of the first half as well. Lauren Lee started to get things going in that second part of that second quarter for the Tigers as well. She hit 3 of her last 4 shots. So for the Faulkner to come out here in the second half, they got to get started early, get a couple of buckets, easy buckets. If they will create an opportunity to get to the free throw line, they have to cash in from the strike. So Ruthie Smith will be back on the floor with those 3 fouls. Get things started. She was able to log 12 minutes in that first half. This first possession will be key for Eagles here, Gabe.
Couldn't agree more. Faulkner University needs to set the tone early and keep their foot on the gas. Campbellsville Tigers set the tone early. Number 3 steals it away, but pickpocketed right back. Faulkner, backdoor, nobody's there, and Hay can't hook it in.
A little helter-skelter pacer to begin the second half. Faulkner ended with the basketball, knocked out of bounds, 25 on the clock. See what they can do with the basketball.
It's a little bit chaotic to start this half.
Off the alternating possession arrow will be Tigers will have the basketball.
Just a reminder to connect with us on social media. Visit our website, SESNsports.com. Find us on social, whatever your favorite platform is, at SESN Sports. Great feed, 3 ball. She was contested and couldn't get it, but Campbellsville stays with it. Tigers, she turns around and fires herself. This one's short. Came off the front lip of the rim. Another chance, Lauren Lee. Great backdoor feed. Tigers get this one dropped into the bucket. That's Tyra Flowers that finishes it off.
Nice job. She is becoming a stat sheet stuffer this evening. Give her 7. The lead is up to 12.
Faulkner Eagles. Scotland, the true freshman from Warrior, Alabama. Back out front. She pulls up. 3 ball goes.
That's her first bucket. That's a huge, make a third 3-point bucket for Faulkner on the evening. They continue to battle with the number 3 ranked team in the country.
This one clatters off the heel of the iron. (35-26) 9-point game. Lauren Lee will inbound. Change coming for Faulkner.
Sorry, Grace Ann Rose is going to be called for the foul. She'll check out.
In her place is Sarah Wisnowski, transfer from Shorter. Lauren Lee onto the floor from the baseline, off the mark. Campbellsville Tigers got this one out. It's Hay. Number 3 Tigers off the glass, cash it in.
Nice job of Hay getting all the way to the bucket, going through the contact. They will score with the right hand.
Sent out front by Faulkner. Eagles. Gwynn went up top to Stewart, and she tried for the entry pass, and too much on it at Sales.
Tigers defense caused a little confusion for Faulkner offensively. Be interested to see the next offensive possession for Faulkner. They try to go to 22. Ruthie Smith.
Adams. Here's the feed to Hay. Lauren Lee got it to her. Ruthie Smith gets a hand onto the ball. The violation. This will go to the hands of the Eagles.
Yeah, Smith played well on the evening. The sophomore from Rogersville, Alabama. Lauderdale County High School product.
Faulkner working it around the arc. Scotland flipped it back to Stewart. True freshman connecting. Faulkner draws another whistle.
Haley Allen will be called for the bump. The first foul whistle against Campbellsville this evening in the third period. It's a situation there. You probably want to take that shot wide open. Nice job by the point guard to get all the way to the bucket. A couple of defenders collapsed. The kick out. Shooter decided to make one more dribble. Shuffle of feet.
Tigers, Lauren Lee. From mid-range, it bangs out on her. And the violation, Faulkner was fighting for it.
Haley Allen will be whistled for another one. With the second team foul against the Tigers here in the third period. That'll be Allen's second as well. Faulkner continues to hang around, a little zone defense from Campbellsville. Let's see if Faulkner's able to attack the free throw line.
Gwynn kicked this down near the edge of the floor. Scotland, the true freshman. Back to Gwynn, three ball, that rattles and goes.
Her first bucket cuts that lead back to 8 at 37-29.
Campbellsville Tigers, Lauren Lee running the floor, the graduate student from Liberty, Kentucky. Lee banging around under the basket. She goes down hard.
There's a lot of contact there. Wisnowski was going to be called for the foul. First personal, team's second here in the third. Lee's already 5 of 5 from the free throw line. She'll have 2 tosses.
Lee gets that to go.
This is a free throw attempt number 17 for the Tigers.
Second rattles but won't drop. 38-29, Campbellsville in front. Long feed to the corner. Pitched back over the top. Nice little e-break move by Gwynn. She takes the ball back right away. Gwynn cuts inside, rattles all around and drops in off the glass.
The three-point bucket, the last possession, the nice running toss-up goes in for Gwynn. Give her a 5, lead 7.
Good mid-range jumper. Rimmed out. Faulkner Eagles are fired up. They trail by just 7. Eagles down low from the baseline. A little kiss off the glass.
Ruthie Smith counting another bucket, give her 12. She's 6 of 7 from the floor, leads 5.
Lauren Lee blockered and the whistle right away.
And this may be on Ruthie Smith. It is. That'll be her 4th personal foul after a big bucket to cut it to 5. She's whistled for the violation, and she'll have to sub out with those 4 personals.
Lauren Lee back to the stripe. 83% at the line entering this tournament.
Solid player, first team All-American last year. The floor general for the Campbellsville Tigers.
The Cavaliers of Montreat have entered the gym, and they're going to warm up for their game, which will be our final of the night from Floor A on the Southeast Sports Network. Montreat has an interesting story. Their campus washed away by rainwaters from Hurricane Helene. Absolutely harrowing footage. Driving down under the basket. Faulkner Eagles. Gwynn, 10 on the shot clock. Drives her way along the block and floats it in on the glass.
That's 3 consecutive possessions where she scored to give her 7, leads 5.
40-35, Campbellsville Tigers entry pass is tipped. Flowers back door, cash it in.
Excellent play. 3 defenders converge on Flowers. She found the cutting Tiger to the bucket with the easy layup.
Faulkner Eagles, long feed over the top, tipped and gobbled. Stewart, the true freshman, feeds it to the corner. The 3 ball has too much on it. Skips off the backboard and into the hands of Campbellsville, who leads by 7.
Mary Alice Murner would check back in for the Faulkner Eagles.
Think about how little energy and momentum it took for Campbellsville to push it back to a 7-point lead.
Talented ball club.
Tigers the handoff to Lauren Lee. Knifing, dicing, pitches it outside. 3 ball is automatic.
Excellent play, crossover dribble, got 3 defenders on her. She found that's Dee Bradley on the left wing for the 3-point bucket.
.343 to go. And our third quarter, 44-35. Faulkner Eagles walking it around the arc. Adams, the Alabama native, stops on the elbow, double team, pitches it down low. Wisnowski blockered away by Campbellsville. Tigers lead by 9. Here they come. Flowers wants to go the distance, off the glass, mismanaged. She regathers. Tyra again. This time gets it to go.
Wow, offensive rebound, selling out for the layup.
And a timeout on the floor, 46-35, an 11-point lead built for Campbellsville and the Tigers. To Kingsport, Tennessee. An 11-point game, 46-35. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice. Campbellsville's Tigers are leading the Faulkner Eagles.
You know, Gabe, the Faulkner Eagles got within 5 points there, and then Campbellsville won a little 6-0 run in the last minute of 33. During that 6-0 run, they go 3 of 4 from the floor. Faulkner has to be able to respond here. They don't want that lead to get out of hand.
Down inside, Campbellsville takes this away. Welcome back. 11-point game, inside of 3 to go in this period. Dished over, Tigers, Lauren Lee. Wants to take it herself, mid-range. This one's short. Rustled the twine, couldn't hit the iron.
11 on the clock here for Campbellsville. Whitney Hay will check in. Maddie Nally will check out.
Did you know that Ginger High Colvin still holds the NIL record for career assist average and several program records at Campbellsville?
She was a talented player. The website has a lot of great information on her. A talented player, a great coach. And you would think, as far as the many years since she's graduated and her record's still standing, pretty lofty numbers.
Lauren Lee, number 5 for the Campbellsville Tigers. 18 points a game, 4 assists per game, 7 rebounds per game. Inside, off the glass, it goes for Campbellsville's Tigers. They keep it rolling.
Dee Bradley starting to take over a little bit here in this third period. Give her 7. Leads up to 13. That is the largest lead of the night for the Tigers.
Faulkner and the violation as she goes down to the boards. I mentioned those numbers on Lauren Lee because Lauren Lee last season, a first-team All-American, as she'll take a break and head to the bench. Really unbelievable athlete and just powers these Tigers through situations night in and night out.
Lee's up 14, 6, and 3 already tonight.
3-ball bomb.
Definitely a needed bucket there to cut the lead to 10 at 48-38.
We've got a game, Gary.
Faulkner will not go away. I'm really impressed by this Faulkner Eagles.
Tigers on the baseline, backdoor feed, down low, clatters off the heel of the iron. Campbellsville has it, fighting through traffic. How did she get out of there? It rims and won't go. Faulkner comes down with it. Campbellsville, Flowers got it back and can't get it to go.
Flowers she is active as all get out.
Coach is incredulous. That's a great expression.
Wisnowski's going to be called for the foul. Flowers over the line shooting 2.
Coach says they're really good. They don't need help. That's good. That's gold.
Flowers will make both of them make it a 12-point lead. Flowers starting to rack up quite a stat line herself.
Gwynn, the blown tire, and Faulkner benefits from another whistle.
Haley Alley's going to be called for the bump. Becoming a foul fest by both teams here in the third period. Campbellsville will be whistled 5 times here in the third, so there'll be free throws for Faulkner the rest of the way in the third period. Is 119. Wynn's had a nice third period. He's got 10 points for the game and 3 assists.
Georgetown way out in front over the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs next door, 69-46. The last time I saw that men's basketball team struggle like that was in the Roundhouse in Chattanooga against the UT Birds. This one rattles and goes. It's a good game. TWU looked good. That's always fun.
The Bulldogs, the Tennessee Wesleyan, playing out in Athens, Tennessee.
Great entry pass, kiss off the glass, and it rolls across the iron and in.
Nice job of Haley Allen to set the pick, got the roll to the bucket. Nice catch, one-handed, and laid it in.
Inside of 1 minute in our third period, 52-40. Long 2 ball, no. Campbellsville picks it up. Shearer, loose. Here come the Tigers. Campbellsville floats it across. Haley Allen, the true freshman, standing out beyond the arc. Pumps, and the official says that one a violation.
They're going to get Gwynn. That'll be her 4th. It's going to be her 3rd, team's 5th.
Unchanged. Flowers gets the first.
She's up to 12 points on the evening, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and a block in 27 minutes.
Second goes as well. Wisnowski comes off the floor. Faulkner Eagles will take back over. There's about 6, maybe 7 seconds between the shot and game clocks.
Faulkner's 1 for the last 5. Let's see if they can get a bucket here before the end of the third period.
If Campbellsville can keep them from scoring and maybe even drop in 1 more, it would be massive for the 4th quarter. Faulkner, a 3-ball would put him right in contention. Eagles to the corner. There's the look for it, and the team from Alabama can't knock it down. Shot clock is off, 9 seconds. Campbellsville floats this up the floor, 5 seconds, back out to the straightaway, stepping around, ball's loose, fighting for it. Hay pitches it back, 3-ball off the mark. We go to the quarter, 4, 54-40.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
At the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center, it's 54-40. The number 3 Campbellsville Tigers leading the Faulkner Eagles. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice, Southeast Sports Network.
A nice third period there. Campbellsville outscored Faulkner 21-17. Faulkner was able to hold Campbellsville to 7 of 20 from the floor in that third period. Faulkner was 6-11.
Great entry pass. Skeeters off the floor. Take it away, Faulkner Eagles.
Off the opening possession turnover here in the fourth period. It's going to be key for Faulkner to come up with a basket. Ruthie Smith's going to check back in. She'll start on the floor here in the fourth period for the Faulkner Eagles playing with those 4 fouls.
Great drive down inside. She finishes well at the basket to make it a dozen points between these two, 54-42.
Stewart did a nice job beating her defender, got all the way to the bucket, laid it up with the right hand, cut the lead to 12.
Lauren Lee, the All-American, fighting her way along the arc. Lee, heavily defended, battles down into the paint, tried the hook shot, and Flowers can't pull it in. The ball will stay with the Tigers.
Flowers does such a good job of affecting the game in several different ways. Is able to battle for the offensive rebound and knocks it off of Faulkner's player's hands out of bounds to give the Tigers another possession with 20 on the shot clock.
3 ball, yes.
Bradley's got 9 points. That's her first made 3. Leads up to 14.
1 minute gone in our final quarter, 56-42, Campbellsville. Faulkner to respond off the glass. That rimmed out. That was halfway in. That was 60% in the hole. Hey, off the glass, no. Faulkner Eagles pushing the tempo. Stripped away. Lauren Lee running the floor. Lee to the elbow. Campbellsville Tigers back to Lee. Playing some keep away. She's double teamed, heavily defended by Faulkner's Eagles. Down on the hardwood and a kicked ball violation.
Good call by the official. Lee got caught in the double team. Gwynn will check in.
Hi, Montry. Montry is standing by. Big fan of Christian Zylstra, their communications director. From midcourt, here comes Lauren Lee. Fires this one from the elbow, rattles and goes.
Give her 16, and the lead is 16.
58-42, 2 minutes gone in our final quarter. Faulkner on the top of the post, blown tire violation.
Stewart's going to be called for the push as she was trying to clear up some room so she can get the jump shot up. 7:58 to play here in the fourth. 58-42, Tigers over Eagles. Lee has 16, Flowers has 13. Smith and Gwynn both have 12 for the Eagles.
Right away, this one the other way. Faulkner will take back over, trailing by 16.
Serafini's going to be called for the moving screen. So Gabe trailing by 16. The Faulkner has to minimize their empty trips. They have to come with points every single time.
Outside. Eagles floater kisses off the front of the iron, and Campbellsville boards it up. 7:20 to go. Step back, fires from 3-ball range. Loose in the paint, second chance off the glass goes. Campbellsville keeps it rolling.
Nice job of Serafini to pop that basketball loose over to Whitney Hay for the bucket.
This one off the glass and goes.
Scotland with the bucket for Faulkner. The lead is 16.
Hay stops on the elbow. Nice entry pass. Tyra Flowers spinning, firing off the glass. Too much on that. To respond with great haste, here comes Stewart, the true freshman. Backdoor pass, and this one finished by Ruthie Smith.
Give her 14. She would line to have one shot. Flowers will be called for the personal, be her second. Team second.
Smith, a sophomore from Rogersville, Alabama. She's out of Lauderdale County High. No. Lee, down low, blockered away by the true freshman. She goes down on the baseline and elicits the whistle.
Nice job of Stewart to be able to play a little defense without fouling Lee, getting the block up top.
Lee will inbound, leading by 14, the Tigers of Campbellsville. Some awkwardness. A handoff. Sarah Feeney lets it go. Boarded up by Hay. Fights her way. Low post off the glass. Yes.
She did such a good job of getting into the chest of the defender. Is able to finish over top of her. Leads 16 at 62-46.
And the violation on the edge of the block. 62-46. 5:53 to play from Kingsport between the Tigers and the Eagles.
Shears will be called for the bump for the Tigers. Faulkner will have the basketball on the baseline.
Eagles pitching it around. Faulkner, the drive. Gwynn tries it off the glass. It goes.
Give her 14. She's been very creative here in the second half for the Faulkner Eagles. With the right side of the floor to the left, was able to finish with that left hand.
Lauren Lee from midcourt delivers this down to the elbow. Turning, pivoting, looking for help, maybe in trouble. Shearer. And now the timeout taken by Ginger High Colvin. 62-48, a big lead constructed and maintained by Campbellsville.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
I was trying to think of a name of a famous internet comedian. It's I think it's Billy on the Street.
Okay.
Like Billy Eichner, is that who it is? Someone who's young and hip. That's crazy to say. I'm not that old.
You realize I'm not young and I'm not hip, okay?
I don't know if I'm young and hip anymore. I don't even, if you use hip, I think you should go straight to not cool jail. Gary's hip, according to our production crew. Caitlin Bone, our director today, says that Gary is hip. I agree. Gary might be cooler than I am.
Well, I don't.
Gary, I think you're more with it than I am.
I don't know if I've ever been associated with anything cool. But definitely very appreciative of the kind word.
Says the Hall of Fame college baseball player.
It's a long time ago as well.
That's pretty cool. Did you have a mustache?
I did not. I was follically challenged on top of my head, and now I'm on my face as well.
As the bucket is dropped home at 64-48.
Oh.
That's a good one. So to the line she goes. 5:19 to play.
Yeah, so
yes.
the bucket counted, and she got fouled, so it was an and one. So the lead is up to 17 for Campbellsville, the largest of the night. Actually, the largest lead was 18 at 60-42.
Really feels like the Tigers have done no wrong tonight. Campbellsville gets the block, and they'll run the floor inside of 5 minutes.
Campbellsville have been very consistent quarters 1 through 4. haven't shot the basketball extremely well tonight. They've shot it well enough to be leading this ball game. They're 22 of 58 from the floor right now, 38%. Only 2-11 for deep, 18.2. Coming to game, shooting about 35% from deep. Partners did a good job defensively defending the three-point shot.
Nice backdoor feed. She wasn't quite ready for it. Back out front to Shear. Entry pass, and this one off over the baseline. It will stay with Campbellsville's Tigers. Georgetown celebrating their big win is passing us on their way to the locker room. The Tigers keep it rolling.
They're going to be a tough out for anybody who plays them this year. Number 2 ranked team in the country.
That's a lunch pail crew right there.
Lauren Lee starting to take over, getting the basketball, trying to get to the rim every single time. Faulkner Eagles having a hard time staying in front of her. As she went to the free throw lines for tosses 10 and 11 of the evening.
This rattles out. Second one goes for Lauren Lee.
Scotland returned to the lineup for the Faulkner Eagles.
Down inside, Campbellsville takes it away. Long outlet feed. Lauren Lee from the baseline. That rattles and goes.
She does such a good job on the hesitation. Got all the way to the bucket, hesitated, let the defender go by her, got into the defender, created the contact, able to finish at the rim. Now she'll get a free throw. That was 19 points on the evening. 7 rebounds, 3 assists for the graduate student.
Long ball down inside. Faulkner gets it to go off of the glass.
Nakoya Adams with the layup, give her 9 points. Nice job finding her in the back part of the offense. Possession will give the basketball over to the Faulkner Eagles. Flowers will check in. Alley will check out. A deep bench for the Tigers as well.
Faulkner Eagles pitching it around. They trail by 18. The University from Alabama to the close side. Couldn't get it. Gwynn just off the mark. Page dishes it to Lauren Lee, who will run the floor, defended by Gwynn. The junior from Madison, Alabama, forces her to pass it away to Tyra Flowers. Trouble there as Haley Allen is able to gather. She'll take it herself. It kisses off the glass and won't go. 3:20 to play. So Faulkner really looked strong against the number 3 team in the country until the final stages of this one. That first half, they looked really good right up until we got close to the halftime window.
This is a couple of free throws away from maybe making that a tighter game to the halftime, which was 10 points at the half.
Lauren Lee passed it to Haley Allen. Now back to Lee. She spins from mid-range. Feed down inside. Yes. In the low paint. 20-point game with 2:40 to go.
Yeah, this Tigers program, they're just so consistent on the offensive and defensive end.
Faulkner fires from mid-range. It drains.
Stewart, a good-looking freshman out of Hazel Green, Alabama. A little step-back jumper.
Campbellsville Tigers in trouble, and now Gwynn with a reach.
That'll be number 5 on Gwen.
Fouls against the win. That's your 5th personal.
She played a good game, 14 points, a couple of 3-point makes, 3 assists, and a steal in 26 minutes.
Yes.
(21 of 28 from the free throw line for the Tigers.
Lee. 20-point ball game.
Dee Bradley will check back in. Lee will check out. Very nice, probably going to be done. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists for the All-American.
Faulkner Eagles trailing by 20 as this one escapes the floor.
Faulkner will be back in action on December the 5th as they'll travel to William and Carey. Then on December the 7th, they'll travel to South Alabama. And on December the 16th, they'll travel to Harding. Got a few road contests upcoming for the Faulkner Eagles.
Look at the wheels. Bradley hustling down the hardwood. Feet inside, Campbellsville backdoor kiss off the glass goes.
So consistent. They scored 20 points here in the 4th quarter.
Off the mark. Putback goes.
Ruthie Smith has a nice evening. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks so far. Dealt with a lot of foul trouble, though.
Long ball off the front of the iron. Bradley took the shot, and as she tries to put it back onto the floor, comes off of the Faulkner Eagle, and they'll take over.
Campbellsville Tigers will be back in action on December the 7th. They travel, they'll actually take it on Carolina University in Campbellsville. December the 13th, they'll play Oakland City, and then December the 14th, they'll take on Shawnee State.
It's a tough schedule.
The best play the best, and definitely if Campbellsville is one of the best teams in the country, they play a very challenging schedule.
Number 3 Tigers looked like number 3 tonight, if not number 1. Hey, mid-range, yes, she cashes in, 76-54.
Very patient coming through the offensive possession, a little fadeaway jumper. Nice touch around the rim.
Super, super impressed with the Tigers of Campbellsville. Tigers fans, you might want to pop into our last broadcast of the night on this floor, Shawnee and Montreat. We're going to ask Coach Heichalven if we can catch her, if she would mind joining us for the first part of that game in the booth.
That would be a treasure. You talk about somebody breaking things down and telling how the game. Oh, wow.
Man.
I'm going to take notes here while during the broadcast.
Now.
You know, we've done this a couple of times when we broadcasted the men's volleyball tournament for the AAC. Was able to have a couple of the coaches come up, and we learned so much from the coaches during a broadcast.
Really, really incredible stuff.
Of course, coaches are good teachers, right? So they can teach us about the game.
You know, and there's something about NAIA coaches. Every single one of them is a whole team culture person. I've only met a few coaches that were just completely transformative people that are transformative leaders of everyone around them. And NAIA coaches, every one of them has a part of that in them. Campbellsville. The Tigers with 65 seconds to go are out ahead by 20. Tigers down inside. This ladled up and over the iron.
This young lady will play a little basketball. She has 11 points tonight in 17 minutes. She got a little juice to her giddy-up.
Hustling the floor. There's the whistle. 47 seconds to play.
Ella Jane Connell will go to line shooting 2.
Well, we cover our final game, the Bears and Montreat. You can also tune in for the Tigers of Georgetown taking on Reinhardt's Eagles. Tony Campbell will try to pull off the big one against Georgetown. Matt Kibbe, Walt Farber on the call.
Georgetown number 12 in the country.
That, of course, also here on the Southeast Sports Network, SESNsports.com/how to watch. Kiss off the glass, Twine found.
Watch out, D. Bradley may be the next point guard of the future for the Campbellsville Tigers.
Long ball, no. Faulkner, too much on it. Eagles keep it alive in the paint. Clock stops 26.7 in the fourth quarter.
Bradley's up to 13 points. As for the Tigers, they have 5 players in double figures, lead with 21, 14 for Hay, 13 for Flowers and Bradley, and then 11 for Shear. 2 players in double figures for the Faulkner Eagles, Smith with 16 and Wynn with 14.
20-point game again, 80-60 Tigers. Campbellsville, number 3 in the nation, looked like it tonight. Shot clock is off. Any closing thoughts on this big performance from the Tigers?
I think Tigers have showed the consistency they have throughout their program. So many different players who can hurt you. You got to be like D. Bradley coming off the bench and scoring 13 points. Also impressed by the Faulkner Eagles as well.
Faulkners get one back with 3.4 on the clock, and so Campbellsville will have a couple of seconds, and they will just dribble this out. 80-62 your final. Gary, final words of wisdom.
I tell you, Campbellsville Tigers, if you have an opportunity to watch them, the number 3 team in the country, they're a reason why. Then I'm really impressed by this Faulkner Eagles crew. 4-6 on the season, but a much better ball club than that.
For our production team, our director, Caitlin Bone, the Tigers, the Eagles, all the fans, and my partner, Gary Justice, I'm Gabriel Schrei. 80-62 your final as Campbellsville's Tigers take the win.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Schrei Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Schrei Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in.